What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel, and today basically I have another update on Rugby Challenge 4. We've actually managed to get some new screenshots that are only going to be featured on the Nintendo Switch copy. So yeah, it's interesting. I've seen them already and I'm going to show them in today's video, so let's get into it. Welcome back to another Rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel, and if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed, so please click the notification button so you don't miss out. Okay, so first up, as you can see here, this is England versus South Africa. Now bear in mind these screenshots are going to be slightly kind of, how would you explain it, lower in graphics because it's on the Nintendo Switch. Although it is very, very low in graphics, which is quite surprising to be honest with you. But then with it being a handheld console and the specifics that the Nintendo Switch has, it kind of makes sense. So yeah, I mean, it's basically a lower version of what we've already seen in that trailer. So I'm just going to move on to the next screenshot. Okay, so next up, as you can see, this is the next screenshot, which looks to be Australia versus New Zealand. Now, I am slightly impressed with the graphics, obviously, because it's on the Nintendo Switch. You can still see the face scans, and you can still make out who the players are. One thing I am very disappointed in, though, is the grass. The grass looks almost like something that you see on PlayStation 2. Again, it is on the Nintendo Switch, so it will slightly be disappointing. But on the other hand, it's still, I feel like it looks too outdated for its time. Obviously this isn't going to be the case when it comes to the other consoles, but yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so next up we have England versus Fiji. As you can see here, England is in their away kit. This is quite a nice screenshot. I'm not going to talk about any more about the detail of it, but overall it kind of shows off the Fiji stadium, which looks nice, the scenery, and overall the lighting is pretty good as well. So if we can see this replicated in the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, it should look quite nice, to be honest with you. Okay, so next up is probably what I'm going to say is the greatest screenshot I can show you for Nintendo Switch at the moment. And as you can see here, this seems to be Cheslin Colby, obviously about to make a tackle on the England player. So I think this is quite a cool animation, as you can see, because you can still tell the detail that's gone into the player modeling. Like I said, going by Nintendo Switch, obviously with it being slightly downgraded in graphics, I think it is kind of still showing off as a next gen, well, not next gen, but a current gen rugby game, and more detail than what we've had in previous copies. But yeah, the stadium looks nice as well, and like I said, the skin, the toning looks pretty good. Very detailed. You can make out who the players are. The lighting is still pretty good as well. It's just the grass that kind of disappoints me. And one thing also that has disappointed me is they don't seem to be showing many screenshots of other teams. It just seems to be all international teams at the moment, which is kind of weird. And they've also mentioned as well that this game apparently is out now on the Nintendo Store. It's not the case for me in the UK, but it might be in other countries. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I did look on the USA Nintendo website, so maybe it's only out in America at the moment, I don't know. But America fans, let me know, I'd love to know. Okay, so next up we have a screenshot of women's rugby, and that is going to be women's sevens, I do believe. As you can see here, this seems to be England versus Australia. It looks pretty nice, and it's about time that we've obviously got a women's rugby team for Union anyway, featured into a game. So it is nice to see. This graphics seems to actually look, well, this screenshot seems to look a lot better with graphic wise compared to the other screenshots we've seen. Maybe that's because of the stadium and the lighting. Obviously the crowd looks a lot more realistic, which is pretty awesome. Rugby Sevens I was never really a massive fan of when it came to Rugby Challenge 3. I didn't really play that much, although I do think it's an essential to have in a rugby game. I still feel that it wasn't one of my highest priorities when I was playing it. But it's each their own. It's nice to see women's rugby in it either way. It's just a shame it's not introduced into the 15s game and as well as the 7s. But again, I suppose beggars can't be choosers. It's nice to see them finally featured in a rugby union game. Okay, so next up and finally then, this is the last screenshot I have to show you. And this is Australia taking what seems to be a place kick. Although it looks like it could potentially be, it might be a kickoff. I don't know. It's a kick either way. It could be a drop goal. It could be a kickoff. Yeah. But yeah, it's showing off the graphics a bit more. You kind of see a lot more detail in this screenshot with the crowd effects, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, you can still see the shading and the toning of the skin as well as in the kit, which is nice. It's just one thing that just generally lets it down for this whole Nintendo Switch release is the texture on the grass. I do hope they improve that. This is obviously put up on the Nintendo shop, and I do know as well that they took down the one that was mentioned on the Microsoft Store for the Xbox release, so it might be the case for Nintendo as well. I don't know. It's just basically a downgraded version of the trailer that we've already seen. Unfortunately, we haven't got a video or anything to show, and this is obviously the trailer that we originally saw on the Xbox Store. So overall, going by these screenshots, I kind of expected it to be downgraded because obviously it's the Nintendo Switch. It doesn't have high specifics like the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, or PC. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be lower in size, I'd imagine. It does say it's currently out. We still don't have a release date for any other consoles. It might not even be out on Nintendo Switch. I don't know. It's not coming up on the UK store, so if it's in the USA store, any American fans, please let me know. I'd absolutely love to know, and maybe we can arrange getting some footage or something. But yeah, overall, my opinions on Rugby Challenge 4 is it's annoying that it seems to be getting delayed. We were supposed to have some sort of news on a release date, but we still haven't really had anything as the time of this recording anyway. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of it. I would love to see some more information on it. I would love to see some more screenshots, but it is what it is. I've kind of forecasted my opinion on it now, so I'd love to know your guys' opinions. But yeah, I think I'll probably leave it there. Okay guys, without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you go and smash the like button down below to show your support. Let me know in the comment section as well what you thought of these screenshots. Did you expect it to be this low quality for the Switch? Please let me know, and like I said, any American fans, let me know if it is actually released in America at the moment. And yeah, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe as well. I upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering everything to do with rugby, not just rugby video games, but trust me, you can rely on me when it comes to Rugby Challenge 4 news. This is currently being recorded at 1:30 AM UK time, so I'm sorry if I sound pretty tired. I've also got work literally in like 7 hours time, so dedication, I know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another video. Peace out, guys.